Hello and welcome to Burgs Budget. My name is Mika. I am a single mom working to pay off my largest debt, which is my mortgage, while also saving at the same time. My major savings goal for this year is to complete the 100 envelope challenge. So I am currently working on that. But in today's video, I am going to do a plan with me. So if you like planning videos, cash stuffing, debt payoff updates, and saving with savings challenges, this is the channel for you. And I would love it if you subscribed. So let me go ahead and get into today's cash plan. All right, so this is my basically notebook that I like to use for planning out videos. And this just came with a notebook cover from Coach that I bought, and I just love how the paper writes. So this plan with me is for my second pay of this month. So it's my October 2nd pay. Should I zoom in a little? Hopefully that's better. Okay, so the first thing that I always start off with my plan with me is my wallet. And these numbers are always the same. So grocery will receive $75. And this $75 will cover fresh fruits, vegetables, some junk food, anything like that we may need for the 2-week pay period. And then the next one is family fun, and that will receive $30. And this covers anything that we are doing outside of the home. If I have to pay for parking, if we are going to an event, or if I'm stopping at the gas station to get us some drinks. The next category is household, that receives 10. This is for garbage bags, aluminum foil, laundry detergent, things like that. Grooming is another 10, and this basically goes to like hair supplies, brushes, combs, moisturizers, or if Goose is getting a haircut, this will go towards the tip. So let me get my calculator here, and let's see what our total is. So we have 75, 30, 10, and 10. And that is $125. Oh, is my marker going out? I have been using it a lot. All right, and the next thing that we will go into is my long-term binder here. And I like to try to stuff $200 into this binder. So, oh, of course. See, this is why I have to put my completed challenges. So I completed these challenges, and then I rolled to see where the challenges were going, and it said my long-term binder. So I need to put this money. This one is $49, and this one is $12. We are going to put this in the categories today. I'm not going to wait. I'm just going to do it today, but I do need to plan my $200 that I'm going to stuff. So with the $1 challenge, I'm going to put in $8. And for the $2 challenge, I am going to do 10. The $3 challenge, I am going to put in $21. The $4 challenge, let me do 20. And each challenge has a designated folder or envelope that it will go into for my 6 months worth of expenses that I am working to save up for. Because even though I am working to pay off my mortgage, you always need to plan for the future, because if you don't, things happen, and I would rather at least be a little bit prepared than not prepared at all. So even if I am not, completing the 6 months this year, I still have next year to work on it, because I would rather have something saved than to have nothing saved. So this $5 challenge, I am going to add $25, and this goes to my water fund. The $6 challenge, that will go to my home insurance, and I'm going to save $42 for that. This next $5 challenge will go towards saving for my car insurance, and I'm going to save $30 for that. The $10 challenge, that will go towards my mortgage, and for this challenge, I will put in $30. And then the last challenge is a $2, and that is for daycare, because if you have kids, you had to pay for daycare if you're working every day. So I'm just trying to build up a buffer for that. And so this will get $14. So let's see how much we have. We have 8, 10, 21, 20, 25, 42, 30, 30, and 14, which is $200. So there's my $200 there. Now, while this is already open, I have $12. Here we have 5 and 2 ones. And then this challenge is $49. And there's a 20, 10, some 5s, and the 1s. And I would like to try and stuff something into every envelope. So let's see if that can happen. Let me move this over. So in total, I am adding 49 and 12, which is $61 right now. So that'll be a total of $261 stuffed. And you know what? While I'm back here with the $2 challenge, let me put in $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that will be these 2 circles, 1 and 2. So now this challenge has 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $40. That's pretty good progress. All right, let's just move our way to the front, because we have 61. So I feel like I do want to make progress on this mortgage one. So I'm going to put this $20 in here, which will be 2 circles. So now the mortgage one has $50, $100, and $20 saved. All right, and then we have this $5 savings. I am going to put in this $10 here. So that's 2 circles, since each circle is worth $5. And now this challenge has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and $10. So I guess this is turning into a cash stuff slash cash planning video. All right, and then this $6 challenge. Let's see, 2 would be 12, 3 would be 18, 4 is 24. Okay, so maybe, how about we skip that one? All right, so for this $5 challenge, and this one is for the water bill, let me add $10. So that's 5 and 10. So this challenge now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75, $85. Yeah, I like that I just put it inside of the binder, because then obviously while I open it up, I'm like, okay, I need to do something with that. This is actually working out pretty good for me. All right, in this $4 challenge, what do we have left? 15, 16, $17. 2 circles would be 8, or I could just do 1. And do I have $1 in here? It looks like I don't. So I couldn't put in a 5 and take out 1. 3 would be 12. I don't have any dollars. We're going to skip that one. Okay, I can do this $3 challenge. And let's do any dollars? No dollars. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, let's just do 15. So that will be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles completed for $15. And this challenge now has 20, 45, 55, $60. And once this one is completed, it will go to the Spectrum in my 6-month binder. And I have $2 left. And let's go ahead and put it into this $2 challenge, which will go to my phone bill. So this challenge now has 10, 25, 30, 1, and 2. This challenge now has $32. Okay, and so that is it with my long-term binder. I like how this is coming along. Slow and steady, but I am still making progress. And then the next thing that we are going to look at is my monthly saver here. This is why I have to write everything down to make sure that everything is hit. And for my monthly, this is a challenge. I filmed this in a couple of shorts, and I stopped filming the shorts, but I've still been stuffing it. But I need to finish a couple of months. So I think that I am still in September. Yes, I'm still in September. So for September, each icon is worth $9, and I would like to finish September. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, and 12. And I feel like 12 and 9 is 108. And that is right. So for September, excuse me, I'm going to add $108 to finish off September. And we are in the month of October, even though it's the end, but I still need to add something. So for the month of October, each icon is $10. And I want to be able to stuff at least $200 into here. So with the 108 from 200, I should have about $92 that's left. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So let's do $90 for October. And so that will give me a total of $198 that I'm stuffing in here. And I have another binder that I have not showed in my plan with me, but I am working to finish it. And it is my 100 envelope challenge. So let me get that. Okay, so this is my 100 envelope binder. I bought me a new one because the other one was real tight and it was taking me a little bit to close it. So I bought me a new binder. I just moved everything into this. Everything is still the same. It's just in a thicker binder. And I actually made something that I think is super cute and would help me out a lot when it comes to completing this. Let me get it. So I'm going to pick out, I have all of these numbers in here. Each one should add up to $100. So I feel like every video I'm going to pull at least one circle to see which ones I am stuffing. And so these are the envelopes that I have left to complete. So let's pick out one and see what we get to pay. All right, set that there. And we have 51 and 49. Okay, 49 and 51, which are not complete. So let me write that here. 49 and 51. And this should equal $100 if my math was right. 49 plus 51, and that is the $100. So we're going to stuff that $100 here. And then the last thing that we have to go through are my challenges for the next 2 weeks. All right, so let's go through the challenges. So for this week, I will play with the yellow binder, the multi-box binder. Oh, there goes that hiccup. And the Friday savings along with the s'more savings twice. So the s'more, that will get $10 a play, so a total of $20 for 2 plays. And then the yellow binder will receive $40. The multi-box binder will receive $60 to play with 2 box challenges. And then Freebie Friday will receive $50. So that's a total of $50. $170 for the week. And week 4, that will start off with Mini Monday, and that will receive $50. The Color Save Challenge will receive $30. And then I created a seasonal binder, and it is housing seasonal challenges. So since we are in like the cooler months in fall, it has challenges that relate to that. And this binder will receive $50. 50 and Friends will receive $150. And the randomizer will receive $120. And I want to play either the s'mores or this new low denomination challenge that I found. Each one will receive $10. So we will put in $20 so that we can play twice. And then this total for week 4 is $420. And as you can see, week 4 is always a lot heavier than week 3. But week 3 is because I have all of this money that's going into everything else. It's going into my wallet, the long-term binder, my monthly saver, and now the 100 envelope challenge. And if you are new to my challenge, not my challenge, but my channel, I like to do updates on my mortgage. You know what? I need to put a total at the top of this page from what I planned with. So let me get that. So this 2-week pay period, we were planning with $1,213. All right, so that will be it for my calculator. Let me put that up. And for my mortgage update, so I made my regular mortgage payment 2 weeks ago, and that was just updated. So my new balance is $91,750. Now, what I thought was interesting is that my interest now is at 56%, and my principal percentage is at 44%. And I'm going to show you why I think this is interesting, because 2 weeks ago in my last plan with me, my interest percentage was 55% and my principal was 45%. And today it's 56 and 44. How do you increase? Like, we're supposed to be going down in the percentages, not back up. So I need to figure out what is going on, that since I made my regular payment, and the 2 weeks ago, this was when I made my additional $200 payments. So these were the numbers after that. So 2 weeks ago, it was $91,947. And now it's $91,750. So it went down about $200, give or take a few. But my interest and principal should be going down, just like these percentages were going down. So I don't know what's going on. We're going to see what happens after that. This was my regular mortgage payment, but this is the updated payment after the principal payment was updated. So I made my additional $200 principal payment, but this balance has not been updated as of yet. So when I come back in November, this number should be updated. I don't know why it takes so long for the payments to post. Like, you took my money quickly because the bank told me, update me just as quick as you took my money. So, but this is all I am learning as I am going. I am like first generation to purchase a home. So I am literally learning as I go and figuring out everything along the way. So I hope that the information that I am able to provide may help someone. I hope that it does. It was, you don't know what you don't know. And sometimes when people are just, talking out loud, you learn some things from them. So I am just hoping that with at least sharing my numbers with my mortgage update, with making regular payments, principal only payments, that this may help someone who is looking to purchase a home and may, wonder about some things, because I still wonder about things. I wondered, and I had so many questions when I was looking to purchase my home. And I still, I didn't get all of the answers that I wanted. So I'm just figuring things out as I go. But I hope that all of the information that I am obtaining, I can, give it to my kids when they get older, if they have questions or if they want to purchase property, because I would like to pay off my house and then buy another property to rent out, not to like get a bigger house or anything. I just want a property that I can rent out to someone. But I've got tons of questions about that because I've never bought a piece of property just to rent out to someone. But that is my goal. I have a lot of goals. But thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend with me on my little piece of the internet. I truly appreciate it. Do what makes your heart happy, because I know I am. I will see you in my next video. Bye.